to 7 lead away. They can at least pick up another round as Flatro picks up the opening kill. Chased on down viciously by daviG though. We have ourselves even stature and also a fairly open B bomb site, at least for the plant for Movi. Though they do need to worry about this Synopsy boost. Salsol pushing down onto Scenarii, applying the pressure and applying another frag to Vitali. Bomb has gone down. GXX will trade, but Martinez, I'm pretty sure that was a burst fire frag, catches up with a second with Alex, and that leaves us in a 2v1, and Alex...
It should be fine, it should be the cleanup. Especially as Sasso has spotted one lurking in towards the water. Scenarii now swinging from the pillar. Does actually deal with daviG, but meanwhile his teammates are all falling around him. It's all Sasso in the feed, and the MAC-10 does deal.
Be waltzing straight into his open arms. No, instead evades the gaze, and GXX will strike instead. Mopos lucky to be alive on that one. The Synopsy ensures that daviG falls. Mopos to trade, but still the man disadvantage. And Brandon again, I don't think they've left themselves enough time. Salsol, where the hell does that shot come from? Blinded through a wall. Now down to the 3v3, but again the time is ticking and the flanks coming in on the back of Rigon. Bomb still on the back of someone in his sightlines as Salsol only cuts down a single before Scenarii sprays down a... To be honest, Brandon, I didn't think that was even a wallbang spot.
Well, we know now. Double AWP also being picked up by BNE.
I mean, not that they need it in this round. Wow, that was quick. Pushes ahead of that smoke grenade. Sits patiently by the fountain. It's a risky position to play from, but daviG and Alex, they'd never expect it. Massive play from Synopsy. Already on a 2 KD in the early stages of this map, and GXX has come in to provide further support. Synopsy might even get away with it, but Mopos does deny. Still the man advantage. Oh, but not for long. Extended to 2 yet again as Salsol gets whacked to pieces.
This is ridiculous. They're hunting in packs, and now off the back of that contact, GXX says, I can't see anything, guys. So Scenarii pushes a monster smoke. He's now in the back lines of Monster. Martinez feels really isolated.
Smoke goes down towards heaven. Do they anticipate an AWP already on the site? What are you doing, Mopos? Not even looking where he's going. Doesn't anticipate anyone to be there. Martinez, oh, he's just had his elbow seen. Rigon now dances around the pillar with him, plays the time, does miss the shot, but this is all allowing the rotation come in. Not that it needs to, as Rigon to chime in with him. Molotov towards Monster, but that's not the point of contact. Instead, it's out of the short side and into the fire, as daviG only finds a single kill with 19 seconds remaining. Both of these players need to go down. Makes him play a little more passively as well, and the spam is perfect. Mopos, oh, he eats a lot of util damage himself there, and that allows Scenarii to soften the blow. In fact, Scenarii finds 2, which is massive. Alex needs this kill, but Salsol finds it. A nice split towards the bomb site there, but even better from Synopsy, thinning the numbers further up this offensive side, and GXX on the AWP. Spurns things further. That Rigon shutting them down, though. Molotov falls a little bit too short. It is wasted, but Scenarii doesn't waste an opportunity for another opener. Rigon finds 2, so again the advantage is attained. Salsol very clean with his trades on the B bomb site. Unfortunately, can't win them the round alone. That's one Flatro cuts down another. Still Salsol finding these kills. He's found 3. He's going to need to ace clutch it. Effectively a 1v5 as his teammates don't really do anything but bait for him. The BadNewsEagles have done more with significantly less. But Synopsy now holding that cross. The bomb isn't quite tucked into the tunnel. But it's in a position where you still need to take a wide swing to fight it. And Synopsy denies. Big kill. 10 seconds. They've just won the round. They've just won the...
Rifles does make sense. Now they can... Oh. That's brave. I kind of rate it, but doesn't quite work out as intended. Mopos on the Deagle. Could catch out Rigon, and he does. Great headshot. But has he got any more in his locker? Thinking about pushing the issue. Scenarii, all too wise to Mopos's tricks.
Yeah, with that 2-man advantage, what little was brought into the round for Movistar has little effect on BadNewsEagles. A kill onto Rigon is nice, but daviG cannot further things. Alex now left off frag, won't be converted. There's a Molotov on him as well to trap him into the bathrooms as one Flatro. Thought he had his name and number.
Uh-oh.
As Alex has just found 2. Bomb has been only recently put down. There is still time here. Alex could potentially go for an attempt. If only he knew GXX was on the MAC-10, then perhaps he'd be more confident in this attempt. And now that he kills him, it's a 1 versus 1, but I don't think he's got the time to get to the bomb site. Might even take Synopsy down with him. Very cautious about a rear flank here, but he should be more worried about Long and Alex. By God! What an incredible effort! 4 kills, and if only he was a little closer to the bomb site, he would have won!
Yeah, but he wasn't, and he isn't.
For now. But it appears A will actually be the point of contention when Flatro spots out one, but Alex does quickly trade. It's a 3v3, there's an opportunity here, but the lack of utility makes me worried for this retake attempt. Movistar, they might be mowed down before they can even get to the bomb site. When Flatro's in bank, and he's banking on a kill here. But Alex has slipped the net, and Ceneri has been spotted towards Long. If Alex can find this kill, there is still hope in the round. When Flatro, though, still dancing about, Ceneri deals with the initial threat. And Mopos and Salso, what can they really do? The Salso's flank is just seemingly a little too late.
Well, Mopos does have a kit. Could definitely give that one a look in. They line up. Sasso and Mopos do combine, and now he can get on the bomb potentially. But Mopos, he's got to run all the way around. It is for default. It is for GXX. And there's simply no time, and you can't get past the AW.
Poor damage dealt, the man's on 2 HP. It's a valiant effort from Mopos, but it's Salsol again to pick up a double. Massive stuff from the right side, headshot angle. There's into the 3v3 we go.
Yeah, look at B.
Oh dear.
They're already through the back lines. One Flatro has got complete.
Go for it, and Salso is the perfect man to entry, but they need to line up the utility for him properly. They have at least ascertained GXX's position, but by God, full blind goes back for a blinder. Now the defuse kits, both players have one, but Martinez no longer has a life to use it with. Davy G cut down by GXX. What a round from the AWP! That is immaculately. Martinez has not had a kill in a very long time. Raygon would be nice to add to the tally, but no, it is denied. Mopos trade, but one Flatro another. BadNewsEagles are running rampant all across the map.
BNE starts to make their move towards B from the heavens. Mopos will strike. And in fact, there's a player in the water. I've completely overlooked Mopos. He's actually down in the shallows. But Juan Flatro will trade. 2v2, making a 1v2 GXX. Smoke to obscure vision. Digits punched in, but Davy G's been here the entire time. As he looks to transition up, he locks in.
That's ridiculous. He's been the savior of this Movistar side. Losing him is pretty tragic, and Alex, he's overlooked Juan Flatro's position. It's a 5v1, and we had 1 minute and 20 on the clock, Brandon.
But you can see they're already swarming him. They're already thinking about hunting him.
Yeah, Martinez, well, he survives for now, but probably not for long. Spotted out from Long. Bison.
A fully fledged B attack. With Synopsy splitting in from short on Flatro with the opener. Everyone is starting to fall. At least there's trades for the side of Movistar. Sassol trying to do his best work on the FAMAS, but that's the bomb site compromise. 2 versus 2 to keep Movistar in overpass.
Yeah, they have only a single smoke to retake with. No kit on either player. The odds heavily favouring BNE here, and especially in this round. Alex pushes a smoke and can't even find the first.
Really weird. But he is holding. He's waiting. Maybe he's even going to be rewarded. He wants the kill and he will find it. That's to kick things off underway immediately. Martinez, who was looking a little bit absent from overpass, immediately enters the kill feed. Gets lost just for a second, but the adjustment onto GXX is fantastic. Ground given up for BNE though, as MovistarRiders leave holes in the defense that Juan Flatro look to exploit. Peeking on down, Davy G removed, and as to potentially could be Mopos. But Martinez is in the back lines in towards Donut alongside Alex.
Look at this, the flank is being outflanked by another flanker in Ceneri. The cave position is in jeopardy. Alex does at least deal with Juan Flatro. The defuse can be started, but Ceneri is still an unknown entity. Are they even going to be looking for this position? Martinez certainly won't be, and Ceneri plays it to perfection. There's no time for the defuse. Martinez might have found 4, but it's not enough for the MovistarRiders.
Looks to find Martinez, who is occupying Donut. This time the pistol doesn't have quite the same potency up against the SMGs and the rifles. Davy G's unknown. Oh, and he's playing this one potentially to perfection, but he does get spotted out by Synopsy. 3 versus 2 in favour of Movi.
And that's a big kill from GXX, immediately thinning the numbers of the opposition. He's evened the ground and even upgraded to an AK. Davy G, roughly aware of Ceneri's position. He knows that's where it's planted for, but Alex, look at the awareness from him. holding down that CT angle for the entire round, as now the bomb needs to be touched. It needs to be stuck as time is really whittling away. Seneri dancing around, just waiting to seize an opportunity onto the diffuser, but Alex holds it.
On the swivel, but there's one more. Mopos with the MP9. Is he going to be checked and considered? Well, kind of, but he does win out the gunfight anyway. Juan Flatro, GXX, and the entire time GXX, oh, he's been so quiet. There's the AWP removed, and now Mopos, his position was known from the get-go.
Too long, Juan Flatro ensures that Alex is removed swiftly, but Deagle unable to find anything here. And Martinez's MP9 lands a dink, but nothing more, so the investment, the save, is effectively wasted, and look at how easily BNE clean up. So, and that allows Martinez to strike. He's back away behind the smoke, but Alex does more than fade away. He fires on in and goes 1 for 1, despite again a lifeline for Movi. But look at this, Martinez completely sandwiched between two. GXX on an AWP of his own, catches the youngster looking the wrong way, and Mopos now.
No utility, no kit. But he has got the element of surprise. Sneaks his way through. Scoping on in. This crossfire is quite dangerous. But Juan Flatro, oh, it looked a little bit.
X could also have gone down if that trigger discipline had ended nicely. Seneri not looking to be nice, though, cuts off Mopos. Alex to trade. Again, the man advantage for the CT side. I think this might just be enough if Martinez lands this kill, but he won't. And now the bomb can rotate back over to the 3A bomb site. This has been such a mess for Movistar.
Yeah, but Alex is there with the AWP.
Seneri's looking to add one round to the highlight reel here. 3 players, 3 potentially isolated duels, and he will find the first onto Davy. Continues to spray. Alex will fall, but Martinez stems the bleeding yet again. The lurk has been removed, and the stacked bomb site will be evaded by the likes of BadNewsEagles. Juan Flatro, another gorgeous entry. There's a reason they've given him the rifle. Davy G trades on out. The bomb will be planted. The spam through the wood. It is effective, but not enough to find both of the kills. GXX trades in tandem, but Martinez seals the deal.
Harry looking to potentially swing on towards Jaguar. Pause. Let's get the first kill, but not quite the second. Fully blinded. GXX does get the trade, but immediately look in the feed. You're into a 4 versus 2. BadNewsEagles, a very difficult moment for them.
Yeah, they've opened their morning paper, and it's bad news again. Let's look at this. They're practically touching in the smoke. Alex sees Juan Flatro before the opposite becomes a reality, and GXX not even on the AWP this time, left in what is a near impossible scenario. The time left on the clock starts to fall as well, Brandon, and this is beginning to look like a bridge too far. Bomb is still available, as is util for the likes of Movi, but increasingly less so now, as is manpower. But this time they look to strike in tandem. GXX, oh, he's relying on a lax trade spacing. Salsol finally puts GXX to bed, but
towards mid, fully blind. Mopos has a little bit of a go, and now another flashbang comes in. Davy G is being supported by Martinez, but look,
an absolute mess all over the shop. But it's modern art there for BNE in the midst of it all. So, mate, we've already seen that the Tech-9s are floundering against BNE, and Synopsy looks to ensure that's a reoccurring theme. Cuts down Davy G early doors. And no players on Movi right now are really standing out to me as a hero that could get them a bit of confidence back, allow a resurgence, and also the fact that Mopos isn't close enough to trade out his teammates is a little bit concerning. His positioning is rather wacky, though. He's found his way into the depths of cave, outmaneuvering Juan Flatro. Could even play for trigger discipline here, as he's definitely spotted the first man. Edison obviously spotted. Juan Flatro, though, 90-degree swings in the nick of time. Again, especially that rear flank in middle, as Martinez has fallen off again. He's been knocked down early, as Rigon catches another and continues this deftly man advantage.
Walking through a smoke now is Mopos. Synopsy just throws another one in his face. As Seneri just waltzes, in fact, just down the B ramp. Really just lackadaisical approach. No care in the world. Fighting towards middle. GXX second volley of utility gets rid of Alex Rigon. And an immediate trade in towards cave as well.
Reasonably competitive.
Yeah, for sure.
Albeit a little bit streaky. But BadNewsEagles, their winning streak is ridiculous. They've not let a single round slip, and Salsal doesn't let Juan Flatro slip by him. but he's still going to have to multi-frag to even make this one competitive, and it's not going to happen. The Orba closes in on him. Salsel again, the only one really performing here. As soon as we called him out, he does at least start fragging, but the rest of the team, it's not a similar story. Martinez should find themselves fairly easily overwhelming this young Orpa.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Martinez. All tournament long, let's see what he can provide.
He's got his crosshairs trained comfortably on this aggression. He's got support from Rigon. Rigon finds the first. Salsel removed. And it's looking like this could well be it for Movi. By goodness, look at them frag in tandem. Martinez last alive in a 1 versus 5. We've not seen the same caliber of youngster today as we did at the end of last night. This is not a spirit-beating roster. This is a roster that's lacking spirit. And with that, was that a timer?